All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kwadash, which is the true name of the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, are two great kings, the gods that the King James Bible speaks of, which again, the true name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, who the world of ignorance calls Christ, true name is Yahweh Shai. Second of all, I want to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone. It's like the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, Elder Tahar and on down that rule and teach well. And third of all, I want to give a peace and safety to the hopeful elect out there, the brothers that push this truth, the truth of the King James Bible, and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. All right, so I just want to do a short lesson of however long the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai allows it to go. And I'm pretty sure all the brothers out there are aware that the rapture has came and gone. All right, well, the supposed rapture has came and gone. The due date that they put on the rapture has came and gone, which was yesterday, September 23rd, 2025, which now is September, according to Esau's calendar or Esau's clock or whatever, September 24th, 2025. All right. And Eastern time, by the way. All right. So again, that date that they set has came and gone, and no rapture. All right. And this isn't the first time, people have made claims. And anybody saying that they know the time or the day that the Lord is coming back, or when the Lord is going to deliver the elect. All right. You're basically saying that you're closer to the Heavenly Father than the Lord Yahweh Shai is, basically. All right. That's basically what you're saying. All right. Because the Lord, the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, didn't even tell the Lord Yahweh Shai. And He's the Lord's only begotten. All right. He didn't even tell the Lord Yahweh Shai when he's going to make his second return. So you saying that, people saying that they know when the date that the Lord's coming back, which is scripts, which can easily be cut. But people saying that they know the date when the Lord's coming back, or, so on and so forth. All right. You're basically saying that you're closer to the Heavenly Father than the Lord Yahweh Shai is. All right. So the Lord told you, but He didn't tell His only begotten. I mean, come on, man. The Lord wills, brothers, can see on the screen. I just did a simple Google search for rapture. All right, and it says the rapture was predicted to happen today, which again is came and gone. TikTok has some advice, and now some are saying it's going to happen later on this week. Was put up 8 hours ago. Why people on TikTok think the rapture is coming, that the world is ending this week. So now it's this week. I thought it was yesterday, the 23rd. If you're reading this, the rapture probably didn't happen again. From the Washington Post. A doomsday prediction about the rapture is spreading on TikTok. More people are Googling the rapture supposedly coming today than Taylor Swift. What's going on? Is the rapture happening today? Viral video sparks end of the world fears. Great news, the rapture is coming on Rosh Hashanah. Salaki, I struggle saying that. Why everyone thinks that the rapture is coming. Why everyone thinks the rapture is happening. All right, so again, the date that they put on it is came and gone. All right. And no rapture again. And again, this isn't the first time, they made people that made claims that a rapture is happening or the Lord's making a second return. All right. This isn't the first time, and I'm pretty sure it won't be the last until it's all said and done, before it's all said and done, This is Acts chapter 1 verse 6. When they therefore were come together, they asked him, saying, Lord, wilt thou at this time restore again the kingdom of Israel? As Lord Yahweh Shah speaking, and He said unto them, it is not for you to know the time or the season which the Father hath put in His own power. Right? So the only person that knows, only power that knows is the Heavenly Father Himself. Even the Lord Yahweh Shah don't even know. All right? And like Zaquan have been saying forever, the word rapture isn't even in the Bible. Nowhere in the King James Bible are you gonna find the word rapture. When you find the word rapture, all right, it ain't in there. All right, this is First Thessalonians chapter 4 verse 16, and I can't remember if I said the title of the lesson. I want the title of the lesson if I didn't say it. We won't be called Israel. The elect of Israel won't be called up into the clouds until all is fulfilled. All right. And what's all this must be fulfilled? The prophecies, the mark of the beast, which is the microchip technology, World War III, and in the midst of World War III, while the missiles are being dropped, when the Lord's sword is bathing in heaven, and it comes down upon Idumea, which is Greek for Edom, which is America, or Babylon the Great, which is America. All right, as the missiles are coming down, the elect will be going up. All right. So again, the elect won't be beamed up out of here until the sea hip comes, and after World War III happens, and until America's destroyed, until Babylon the Great, which is America, is destroyed. All right. First Thessalonians chapter 4 verse 16. For the Lord Himself shall descend from heaven. So thank you for that, brothers. First Thessalonians chapter 4 verse 16. For the Lord Himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, and with the voice of the archangel, and with the trump of Yahweh, and the dead and Hamashiach shall rise first. Then we which are alive and remain shall be called up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air. And so shall we ever be with the Lord. Right? And that cloud is talking about a so-called UFO. All right. What's that? Psalms 104, if I ain't mistaken. Yep. This is Psalm chapter 104, verse 3. Who layeth the beams of his chamber in the waters, who maketh the clouds his chariot, who walketh upon the wings of the earth. Right. So the clouds it is talking about here in First Thessalonians, that the Lord is going to come back, which also says in the book of Acts, the first chapter, how the Lord is going to come back. All right, He's coming back on the cloud, and that so-called cloud is really a UFO, a so-called UFO, which Esau is now admitting is real. All right. First Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 17 again. Then we which are alive and remain should be called up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord. And this is only Israelites. Only Israelites are going to get beamed up. Only Israelites are going to get beamed up. Only so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native and Seminole Indians will be beamed up. And not all of them are going to be beamed up. Only the elect. All right. The ones that the Lord prayed for. All right. Which again is the elect, the 144,000 and the 1/3 of the nation of Israel will be beamed up out of here. And the rest of our people will receive the reward of the wicked. They're going to die with the wicked, which the wicked are the Edomites. All right. The Edomites, the other nations, and the 2/3 of our people that are here are going to suffer the destruction, the second death. All right. Which is going to come by way of fire, which is going to come by way of them ICBM nuclear warheads. All right. Verse 18. Wherefore comfort one another with these words. All right. And again, this won't happen until all is fulfilled. All right. This Revelation chapter 1, verse 1. The revelation of Yahweh Shah Hamashiach, which Yahweh gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass. And he sent it and sanctified it by his angel unto his servant John, who bare record of the word of Yahweh and the testimony of Yahweh Shah Hamashiach, and of all things that he saw. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that heareth the words of his prophecy, and keep these things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. All right, so like the Lord said here, things which must shortly come to pass. So what did our forefather John see on the island of Patmos? The sea hip, the World War III, and the destruction of Babylon the Great. All right. And once the sea hip comes to pass, the mark of the beast, which is the microchip technology, the Third World War. All right. And like it tells us in Revelation, all right, the elect is going to be looking down from that sea of glass. All right. and beholding the reward of the wicked. All right, looking down on this place, all right, and seeing this place destroyed. All right, this Revelation chapter 15, verse 1. And I saw another sign in heaven, and great and marvelous, seven angels having the seven last plagues, for in them is fulfilled the wrath of Yahweh. And I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire. All right, and this is when the Lord beams up his elect in that cloud, which is again is a so-called UFO. All right, and they're gonna look down on America from the chariot, look down from the chariot and see the reward of the wicked. Watch the destruction of Babylon the Great. Front row seats. All right. And them that had gotten the victory over the beast and over his image, which is the system, and over the image and over his mark. All right. Which the mark, of course, is the mark of the beast, which is the microchip technology. And over the number of his name, standing on the sea of glass and the harp and having the harps of Yahweh. All right. So yeah, beholding the reward of the wicked after they are beamed up. All right. And again, only Israel would get beamed up. So again, this was just more Christian garbage. It was just supposed to some Hamite. Oh, he might have been a Jake. Some Hamite in some, somebody had some dude in Africa or whatever. Some Hamite. Again, he could have been a Jake. I don't know, but yeah, he was making this prediction, and all over the world, they believe this guy. All right, that that a so-called rapture was going to happen yesterday. And again, the word rapture is not even in the Bible. All right, at all. At all. And again, only the elect will get beaten up out of here. The rest of our people are going to die here. All right. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors again to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And peace and safety to you, brothers that push this truth and sincerity. With that, I'm going to say shalom.